Imagine after powerfully answering a question in a job interview, and you are so confident that you have done excellently well on that particular job interview question, and boom, the recruiter remains silent. The employer remains definitely silent. How do you deal with this very difficult job interview test that experienced recruiters put candidates through? In this video, I will be guiding you through. I will be putting you through the best strategy to pass this job interview test. Before we proceed, if this is your first time, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, I will ask that you subscribe, like this video, and share it to your audience. Now, to deal with this question, I will be dealing with it in 3 different ways. I will be handling it in 3 different dimensions. First is the why. If you have been with me on this channel, you will know that in answering job interview questions, the first thing we do here is to tell candidates, job seekers, why a question is asked. Because when you know why, you will know how to answer the job interview question. Why do recruiters put candidates through this silent treatment, through this test called silent treatment? Why do recruiters do that? First is to test your level of confidence. In my video where I treated the 2 greatest principles to passing any job interview, I said one of the 2 greatest principles to passing any job interview is confidence. In fact, in the business of life, confidence says more than competence. So the recruiter, the employer, wants to check your level of confidence. How confident are you in a stress situation? How confident will you be when you are being put under stress, under pressure? So the first thing the interviewer wants to know, or why the interviewer is putting you through the silent treatment, is to test your level of confidence. How confident are you? One of the positive traits every recruiter looks for in a prospective candidate is that trait called confidence. So when they put you through the stress treatment, they are first checking to know if you have confidence. 2, your level of composure. How composed will you be in a situation that demands pressure, or in a stressed situation? How composed will you be? How calm will you be when you confront a stress or a pressure situation? Number 3 is your level of professionalism. What's your level of ethical professionalism? What's your level of behavior? What's your professionalism? That's the 3 key things every employer wants to find out, wants to know, and that is why the employers put you through that silent treatment, that you are being asked a question. For example, why should we hire you? And you give a perfect answer. You give a very robust, powerful, standard answer to such question. And after you have done that, the interviewer remains silent, as if you have not said anything, as if you just said rubbish, or as if they are still expecting you to say things. What you have said is not enough. That is what we refer to as stress interview. And when this happens, why that is done is to check your level of confidence, is to check how composed you are, and number 3, your level of professionalism. Now, moving to the second step in dealing with this job interview test, I will be telling you how you can deal with it. And finally, I will now give you my best tip in scaling through, in passing this test effectively in order to make a positive and lasting impression on the interviewer. The key to passing job interview is the impression you made on the recruiter, is the impression you made on the interviewer. Mind you, majority of persons that are invited for the interview have some skills or the other, they are kind of qualified to another. The key here is who is the best salesperson. That might not go down well with you. The key to securing that job interview is who is the best salesperson. And the best salespersons are one who are able to convince their prospects, their customers, to buy their product. So you are there to convince effectively, efficiently the employer that you are the best. You are the best product among all the products available for them to choose from. And that's why I'm giving you these tips that makes you stand out among all other candidates that you will be competing with on that very day. Stick around till the end of this video to get my powerful tips on passing this job interview. Now, moving over to the second stage, how do you deal with this question? You have to show that you are composed. You have to show confidence. You don't just rush in starting to say other things. Imagine you finish answering why should we hire you, and after that they keep silent, and then the amateurs, fresh persons who have not really encountered this test, they will start to be wobbling. They will start to be saying things. They will start to be saying certain things. And I want to guarantee you at that point, most things you will be saying will be total unnecessary. Let me use that word. Will be totally unnecessary. Because at that moment, you are no longer going to say anything that will be of good, of importance. So how do you deal with it? You don't rush to say anything. You remain calm. In that silence, be in control. Show that you are the one in control. You are confident in that place. Don't begin to answer other things that you are not being asked. Show calmness. Show confidence. Don't be one of the ways you also show confidence there is you begin to maintain eye contact, but not that you are just pulling your eyes as if you are trying to what is happening now, what is no. But in a calm way, you maintain eye contact on the interviewers while they are silent. You too, you are calm, but don't allow it to linger for too long. Don't allow it to go further for too long. So when that happens, your own silence is passing across that you are one who is calm, you are one who is professional. You need to get feedback before you take the next step. That is how you deal with that situation. Don't go about saying any other things that you are not being asked for. That is how you deal with it. But in a situation where they maintain definite silence for long, for say 10 seconds, 15 seconds, the place is still silent. Like I said, don't rush to fill the void. Don't rush in to fill the void. What do you do in this situation? Then you come from the point of inquiry. Remember, they ask you a question and you answer. Now you have answered the question and they kept silent. Don't go ahead in saying any other thing. The next thing you do, after keeping calm for certain seconds, then you come from the point of inquiry. And what is that? What are you going to do in that situation? You ask question. And here I'm going to give you the best question to ask. The tip, the things how you can ask the question professionally, calmly, and confidently to convey these three key things to the employer, to the recruiter. Now, how do you do that? You start by saying, please, sir, or please, is there any other thing you feel that I should add to the answer that I already gave. Please remember to start with the word please. The word please is not you are begging, it's courtesy. For example, I always tell my audience that your boss say, please help me with this, doesn't mean he's begging you. It's just a courtesy. So in that stage, you start with the word please. Please, sir. Or please, is there any other thing you feel or you think I should add, or I should say, or I did not say, or that I did not bring to light to the question that I just answered? Then when you ask that question, keep short. Wait for feedback. You have turned the table. You are not the one that did the asking. And when you ask a question, you wait for feedback. In some cases, some strong recruiters will still remain silent. And on that note, you have asked a question, the ethical aspect demands that you receive an answer. So in that regard, you keep calm, you keep quiet, you keep short, confidently relax, calm, and then wait for your answer. And this is how you effectively, efficiently navigate and make a positive impression on the mind of the recruiter. I want to appreciate you for stopping by. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, I will encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please hit the notification bell so as to get notified once we upload videos on this channel. In this channel, we dish out contents on careers, tech, and human capital development. Thank you once again for stopping by. Do have a lovely day.